Hey everybody, and welcome back to another One of Everything Wednesdays. I am your host, MrBevers. We're back again with MOZ Magic, located in Erin, Ontario. Holy moly, has this been a ride. We're not quite there yet, but man, has it been a ride so far. We've opened up a lot of value for our patrons, which has been sweet. And not only that, Mo had so many packs. So many packs. There is a link below in the description to their store. Go check them out if you haven't already. Definitely well worth the while. If you're in and around the Greater Toronto area, I suggest you make the trip to Erin to see Mo's store. His hours are listed online, and they do have a Facebook page. Make sure you check them out, because their hours are not what you would expect from a normal store. I believe they're open like Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So check them out. But their online shop is online all the time, as far as I'm aware. And yeah. So we've been opening up about 10 to 11 packs every week. This is week 9. That's right. That means that Mo had over 100 packs. Over 100 different packs from Magic's history. All the way back to the Dark. Which I'm super excited about, because I've never opened a pack of the Dark before. Ever. I've never even, like, had it in my possession. I've had some of these other packs in my possession in the past and just never opened them. But like, well, I mean, to be fair, I haven't opened any of these Urza's packs either, really, except for Urza's Saga, which we opened with the last shop. Anyway, so we always start with the newest set first, and the newest set this week is Prophecy. So we'll get to those packs next week. So make sure you tune in next week for those packs. We'll turn it that way so you guys can still see them. Put them off to the side there. But we're going to get started here, and we're going to put it this way, because this is how I'm going to pull them out. So, Prophecy is first, and Prophecy looks like it has some commons worth some money, and by that I mean specifically Rhystic Study and Spore Frog are both over $1. And, oh, right, we can also turn on this bad boy because we can scan our cards. So the bottom right there you can see is a little white box. That's going to have our card values in it when we open them up and scan them. Now I don't remember what order these are in. Okay, so uncommons on the front, which means we got 1, 2, 3, and then the rare, and then our commons should be here. Okay, so we're looking for that Rhystic Study, right? None of these are Rhystic Study. Alright. Out of a set of only 143 cards, we didn't hit a Rhystic Study, unfortunately. Okay. That's okay, though. What about uncommons? Any uncommons of note? 1. Foil. Foil is over $1. So we got Revelry Squad, Noxious Field, and Spike-Tail Drake. Right, what do we think our rare is going to be? What's the heaviest hitter out of this set? Ooh, Overburden at $10. Rhystic Study, a common, is worth more than the highest priced rare. We got a Plague Wind. That's not a bad little rare. Looks like it's over $1 too, so let's scan it. Check it out. There you go, Plague Wind, $1.44. I mean, it's a black board wipe. Destroy all creatures you don't control, and they can't be regenerated. Can't complain about that, right? Alright, so we're on to Nemesis now. And Nemesis doesn't look like it has a whole heck of a lot. We got Daze and Skyshroud Claim. Skyshroud Claim, those of you who are patrons would know that I do in fact have Skyshroud Claims in my patron pile now. Or not in my patron pile, but in the box of uncommons and commons worth $1 or more, because they were reprinted in Battle Bond, and there's a whole pile of them, and they're over $1. So again, we've got uncommons first, so 1, 2, 3, and then our rare. And then that should give us our commons, and our commons we're looking for Daze and Skyshroud Claim, Fanatical Devotion, Flowstone Wall, An 06 wall. Close on wall gets +1/-1 until end turn. Interesting. Stronghold Discipline. Cloud Skate. Reverent Silence. Netter Endal. Flowstone Crusher. Vicious Hunger. That's a good one. Harvester Mage. Mind Swords. Oh man, Mind Swords. Off Balance. And we didn't hit any of the commons, unfortunately. So no Daze and no Sky Shroud Claim. What's our uncommon looking like? We got Terrain Generator is the only uncommon worth $1 or more. So we got Phyrexian Prowler. Nesting Worm. Ensnare. It's kind of cool. What is this? You may return 2 islands you control to their owner's hand instead of paying its cost. Tap all creatures. Oh, it taps your creatures too, though. It's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? And our rare, though, is Shrieking Mog. It's a 1/1 with haste for 2. And when it enters the battlefield, tap all other creatures. So it lets you get in for a damage. It lets you get in for a single damage. I guess unless you have some other haste creatures that you can play after the fact. Okay, Mercadian Masks is next. And Mercadian Masks is in an interesting set as well. This is actually a set that I started collecting back in college because I found out one of the shops near where I was living for college was one of those like sports card shops, and they just had like a whole bunch of like old Magic product on their shelves that wasn't the time frame, right? Like, so they had Mercadian Masks, Prophecy, and Odyssey, I want to say, like just sitting on the shelf, and they were selling the packs for like $2 a piece. So I went in there every time I had spare money. I went in and I bought a bunch of packs because why not? So in the common slot, we've got Gush, we've got Snuff Out, we've got Spider Silk Umbra, we've got Ancestral Mask, we've got Counterspell, we've got Brainstorm, we've got Chomano's Blessing. So there's quite a few. Thermal Glider is not one. Hickory Woodlot. Hickory Woodlot comes into play tapped with 2 depletion counters on it. Remove a depletion counter from Hickory Woodlot, add 2 green mana to your mana pool. If there are no depletion counters on Hickory Woodlot, sacrifice it. Interesting. Bog Witch, Pious Warrior, Stinging Barrier, Wall of Distortion, Lunge, Crash, Horned Troll. Hey, Chomano's Blessing. There it is. Let's see. What do you got for us? Are you about $1? 57 cents. Not quite, eh? Not quite. Tidal Boar. And that moves us out of the commons. So none of the, no Snuff and no Snuff Out and no Gush. Uncommons though, there's quite a few as well. We've got Soothsaying, we've got Coastal Piracy, we've got what the heck is that word? Crenellated Wall, Haunted Crossroads, Rishadan Footpad, and Credit Voucher. Okay, Caustic Wasps is not one, but there's Credit Voucher. Nice. That's kind of cool. What's that? Let's see. Is it over $1? There it is. Credit Voucher, over $1. And Rock Badger. Look at that thing. That does not look like a badger to me, does it? It's got some weird, like, beak going on. Weird. And our rare, though, Caller of the Hunt. So, 2 and a green for a star that says, as you play Caller of the Hunt, choose a creature type. Caller of the Hunt's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures in play of the chosen type. Interesting. 48 cents. A big whopping 48 cents. Okay. Now we're moving into some of the heavy hitting sets, right? So, Urza's Destiny, of course, we know we've got some things, right? In the common slot, not so much. We've got Wall of Glare, which is almost $1, but not so much. In the uncommons, we've got Thran Dynamo. But our rare slot is where we're going to find possible money, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that's over $1. So we'll just scan the rare when we come to it. And also, of course, there's foils. Like, this was around the time that they just started doing foiling, right? I don't know if it was Urza's Destiny that did foils first, or which Urza set it was that started foiling, but it was one of the Urza set that started foiling. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. If our rare's on the front, we know we have a foil. Okay. No foil. Because the foil does just still fall on the back, right? Kingfisher. Magnify. Wall of Glare. So there's the Wall of Glare. I don't think it's over $1. Like, this is saying that it's close, but I don't think... Oh, look at that. It is $1. $1.07. All right. We'll make sure we pull it out. Goblin Gardener. Good old Goblin Gardener. And I'm going to pull that out for MTG Unpacked. Right there. We'll pass that off to him. Chime of Night. I know he likes his goblins, right? So we'll give him a Gardener. Why not, right? Mutani's Decree. Plated Spider. Reliquary Monk. Reckless Abandon. And we got, okay, here's our uncommons. So again, the uncommons, I think it was Thran Dynamo was the only one that we needed to worry about. We've got Ivy Seer. Yavimaya Enchantress. Soul Feast. So no Thran Dynamo. It all comes down to this. This rare could be heavy hitter or it could be just nothing. And I won't even know until I scan it, so how about that? So Soul Feast. And we've got a Thorn Elemental. Well, actually, I think I know that that's not so much. Because I think I have... Yeah, I think I have a foil copy of this from Urza's. And it's not really worth a whole heck of a lot. So that's not so great. But, hey, it's okay. There's still more to come. There's still more to come. I mean, we've got at least 1, 2, 3... We've got 3 cards we're adding to the patron pile so far, and we've only opened 4 packs. So anyway, not too shabby. We got 6th edition next. 6th edition also has some interesting stuff in it, believe it or not. Of course, we got Counterspell in the common slot, which is possibly worth some money. And we're talking white border cards now, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3 uncommons, and then the rare. And I guess foil was a thing in this, wasn't it? I guess foil, no, was foil not a thing in this? So did foiling start in Urza's Destiny? Was that what that was? Was Destiny, right? Urza's Destiny? Is that where foiling started? Because I can see on Goldfish that this has no foils. This set has no foils in it. So let's see. Oh man, the old Disenchant art. Sweet. Feast of the Unicorn. Memory Lapse. This takes me back. But that's because these cards are like also reprints from like the previous core sets. So like I have a lot of 4th edition cards. So like a lot of these are just reminiscent of those. Circle of Protection Black. And then we're moving on to uncommons. Okay, so we didn't hit the counterspell. But what are we seeing in uncommons? Uncommons, we have all the tutors, right? Enlightened Tutor, Worldly Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Ashnod's Altar, Sky Diamond, Fire Diamond, Charcoal Diamond. Some good stuff. Kismet, which I don't think is anything. We'll scan it just to make sure. I don't think it's anything. What the? Kismet French. What? Stop. Kismet from 6th edition. Classic 6th. It doesn't even have a price. Cool. It says it's 50 cents on Goldfish, so we'll put it off to the side. Ardent Militia. Fountain of Youth. Fountain of Youth is a fun card. And our rare, Flying Carpet. Man, Flying Carpet. What a card. It's not 5th edition, okay? It's 6th edition. And there's our Flying Carpet. Let's see. Good old 19 cents for Flying Carpet. Such a sweet card. Who doesn't want a 4-mana artifact that you can pay to and then give your creature flying until end of turn? Right? But back in the day, that was OP. Back in the day, that was OP. Alright, Urza's Legacy. Holy moly. We've got some serious dollary dues in this set, don't we? My goodness. Alright, commons. Crop Rotation, Rancor, Unearth, Frantic Search, and Snap. All around the dollar range. Okay, not Goblin Medics, not Opal Champion. Unearth. Unearth, though. Alright. We got a sweet Unearth. There it is. $1.34. Slow Motion. Get to Slinger, Granite Grip, Tragic Poet, which saw a reprint, I believe. Ostracize, Silk Net, Intervene. Now, is the rare behind the commons? It's not. Okay. Intervene is not there. So we didn't hit the crop rotation or the Rancor, but that's okay. Uncommons, we've got Phyrexian Reclamation, Mother of Runes, Tinker, Fairy Conclave, Vishino Heretic, Treetop Village, Rebuild. Okay. Phyrexian Reclamation is not one of... Oh, Phyrexian Reclamation is the top one. What am I talking about? Look at that. So that is the highest uncommon from this set. So there you go. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Avalanche Riders. Again, not so much. Not so much with that one. I'm pretty sure. We can scan it there. There it is. Oh, it's 88 cents. It's close. That's close. But not quite. Knighthood. Not so much. Okay. The rares, right? There is some serious dollary dues in these rares. Grim Monolith is $170. I doubt we'll see a Grim Monolith. But hey, maybe we can see like a memory jar or something. That'd be cool. Oh, it's green. Are any of these green? Deranged Hermit. Defense of the Heart. Voltani. Okay. Alright. What do we think? Okay. Alright, well. Oh, Defense of the Heart. Yeah, we'll take it. Ugh. That's like a $20 card right there. Nice. During your upkeep, if one or more creatures... Sorry. During your upkeep, if one of your opponent's controls 3 or more creatures, sacrifice Defense of the Heart. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards and put those creatures into play. Shuffle your library afterward. That sounds pretty bonkers. Like 17 something, 18 bucks. Pretty nice. All right, Urza's Saga. So here we go. People asked at the beginning of this series that they hoped I got a good discount on buying all these packs from Mo. Mo gave me this pack for free. Because basically we got talking about everything and you know, I was buying all these packs and everything, and he was like, it sounds like a really cool idea, and he really appreciate me like basically showing off what his shop has to offer and getting the word out about his store. And he said that this is his favorite set. So Mo, together, you and I, let's hope for the best, because this is your favorite set. So let's hope it doesn't let us down, right? We've got, of course, Gaia's Cradle, Sarah's Sanctum, Time Spiral, Yawgmoth's Will, Gilded Drake, Tolarian Academy, Exploration. These are all cards over $20 that we could see out of this set. There's so much value in this set. Now, uncommons at the front. 2, 3, and then our rare. Let's hope. No foil. Okay. I don't think there's... Oh, there are foils. So Urza's Saga had foils in it. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so what do we got for commons? Okay, we've got Priest of Titania, and Exhume, and Goblin Matron. Expunge, Disciple of Law, Catalog, Hush, Annul, good old Annul, Raise, Blanchwood Treefolk, and Reflexes. So there's our commons. We didn't see any of the commons of note. So let's check what our uncommons are. We've got Carpet of Flowers, which is at $15 almost. Holy moly. Goblin Lackey, which is at $11. Turnabout, Voltaic Key, Thran Turbine, Scourge Familiar, Windfall, Wall of Junk, Argothian Elder, Goblin Offensive, Reign of Filth, Victimize, Worn Power Stone, Acidic Soil, Fusunctity? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think someone called me out on this last time, and I was like, listen, I don't remember. Like, it's a weird word, okay? Fusunctity. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Anyway, Blasted Landscape and Arcane Laboratory. Hidden Ancients is not one of them. Absolute Law, also not one of them. One more uncommon. Destructive Urge. Not so much. Whenever enchanted creature successfully deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a land. Holy moly. That's pretty crazy. And our rare? Oh, it's green. Oh, it costs a whole pile of green mana. So it's not Gaia's Cradle, and it's not Sarah's Sanctum, and it's not, oh no, it's not any of these things. We're already out of the $20 range, everybody. Show and tell, no. Alright, it costs 3 green. So, we didn't quite get there. Oof. Alright, well, what do we think? Child of Gaia. Child of Gaia. 7/7. Trample. During your upkeep, pay 2 green or sacrifice Child of Gaia. Pay 1 and a green to regenerate. So 25-cent rare right there. Well, Mo, I took it off your shelf. Now you don't have to worry about selling it to another one of your customers. So you can tell them that I took one of the 25-cent packs off your shelf. Exodus is next. Exodus has some sweet stuff in it as well. My goodness. There's some serious dollary dues coming up in these packs. What do we got? Uncommons? Let me just check here. Oh, I can't tell with these ones. Oh no. Alright. Let me just... Okay, there's the uncommons. Okay. Okay. I just kind of slid the cards this way to see the uncommon symbol until I saw the uncommon symbol, and then I counted the cards away. That's what I did. Alright. So, common slot. We only have one. Culling the Weak. So we've got a Sultari Visionary, Thrall Surgeon, Rabid Wolverines, Fade Away, Anarchist, Jesus, Shackles. Oh, it's a miscut too. Look, you can see how high the border is on the top. Reclaim, Robe of Mirrors, Dizzying Gaze, Welkin Hawk, Death's Duet. Not so much there. Alright, let's see. Uncommons. We've got Reconnaissance, Mana Breach, Price of Progress, Forbid, Spellbook. Those are the ones. So of course we've got Forbid here, which is a nice one. A little buyback. It's a little buyback. What is it? Interrupt? Yeah, 1 and 2 blue. Counter target spell, but it has buyback on it. Pretty nice. Zealous Undal, not so much. And Mirazel. That's some weird flying fish thing. What a weird thing. It's a 2/3 for 4. If the target a spell or ability, return it to its owner's hand. Alright. How about rare? Ephemeron. Choose and discard a card. Return Ephemeron to its owner's hand. Is this a card that's seen some reprints? I feel like it has. 21 cents for that rare. Well, we've missed out on all the high-end value, I guess. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Next up, Stronghold. Another pack that has some serious dollar dues in it. We've got a Sliver Queen. Everyone likes Sliver Queen. We've got a Snaring Bridge. We've got Mox Diamond. My goodness. Okay. Now, this is a set that doesn't have color-coded set symbols. I don't believe. So, what does this tell me? Actually, I guess I could just do it this way, right? Okay, so that's an uncommon. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be our rare. I honestly have no idea. Honestly have no idea. Commons. We have Tortured Existence. And uncommons. We have a whole bunch. Okay. Tidal Warrior, which I believe, let's just scan it and make sure. Is this a common? It is. Okay, good. Spike Colony, Samite Blessing, Mog Bombers, Flowstone Blade. Look at that art. Look at that art on that card. My goodness. Morgue Thrall, Mind Games, Lowland Basilisk. What was the one we were looking for? There was one common, right? Tortured Existence. Hey, there it is. Tortured Existence. Look at that. $1.11. All right. Nice. Youthful Knight. This is a card that's seen a lot of reprints. Craven Giant. And okay, that's our first uncommon there. McGrim, right? I believe. We should probably, like... I'm going to keep these to the side over here until I figure out whether I've caught the rare or not. McGrim, which we already scanned, is only 36 cents. Mog Maniac, which I don't think is one of the uncommons of note. 63 cents. There's another goblin. There you go, another goblin for unpacked. Warrior Encore, and our rare Skeletal Scavengers. That's not what we're looking for, is it? I don't think so. So that's an uncommon. Let's see. Does this come up as the rare? It does. 26 cents rare. Look at that. All right, so we know that those are all commons, so they can go in the pile over there. All right. Whew. All right, Tempest. I mean, I can't complain. The packs that we've hit before these ones were all pretty stellar. Unfortunate that we're not hitting some of the higher dollary due packs out of these older sets, but hey, you can't always. You can't always. Okay, so commons. There are a couple of commons from Tempest. We got Lotus Petal, which is a common. Lotus Petal's a common. Capsize, Muscle Sliver, and Shadow Rift. Oh, and Counterspell. Okay, so first things first. Let's okay, we've got an Armory Sliver. Let's scan it and see what it comes up as. Comes up as an uncommon. So that means we've got 1, 2, 3, and then our rare probably, right? So we've got Trained Armadon, Circle of Protection Blue, Rootwater Hunter, Elite Javelineer, Volrath's Curse, Canopy Spider, Mog Fanatic. Mog Fanatic we've seen reprinted a number of times. Same with Time Ebb. There you go, Time Ebb. Circle of Protection Red, Darkling Stalker, Tranquility, another reprint. And we're on to the uncommons now, right? So we didn't see any of the commons, so no Lotus Petal, no Capsize, no Muscle Sliver. And so in uncommons, we have a whole bunch. Wasteland, Ancient Tomb, Reanimate, Propaganda, Horn Sliver, Goblin Bombardment, Choke, Reap, Flickering Ward, Dread of Night, Ghost Town, Dothy Embrace, and that's it. Okay, so Armor Sliver we know is not. Chill is definitely not on that list. We'll make sure we scan it anyway. Night of Dawn is a cool uncommon that did see some reprints. It's a great card. 2/2 for 3 with first strike though, and it gains protection from the color of your choice for 2 white. And our rare, Sacred Guide, which I don't think is one of the top end rares or anything like that out of Tempest. Let's see. 30 cents. Well then. There you have it. That's this week of MOZ Magic. Make sure you go and check out his shop. He has a lot of old packs, as you can see. And we didn't hit it, so maybe it's still there on the shelf. Those boxes are still pretty full from what I saw. So, you know, if we didn't hit it, maybe now you have a higher chance. Now you have a higher chance to hit it. So, patrons, we did add some stuff this week. We didn't get to add anything too super crazy fancy, but we did get to add some good stuff, which is pretty nice. We got that Defense of the Heart, which is nice. Probably the best hit this week. But, I mean, we did hit, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 uncommons worth some money to add to the pile, and we get a Plague Wind and a Defense of the Heart, and the rest are all kind of not so much, right? They're 25-cent rares. Anyway, there you go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I have been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget to check out Mo's shop. Link below in the description. Thank you again, Mo, for giving me that Urza's pack. It was kind of a bit of a bust, but hey, thank you very much for providing it to me. I really appreciate it. And Mo's a great guy. Make sure you go check out his store, like I said. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.